when a broad majority of the people who came in it just because they thought it would go up were the ones that were selling. The ones that are buying when it's lower or when it drops massively are the ones who understand the technology, are the ones who understand what it really is. So we've seen a lot of volatility over the past few months, and what's interesting about that is the cryptocurrency market hit a top at a certain point last October and November 2021, and after that it's been 5, 6, 7 plus months of the market just going down. We're here at June 2022, and for those who are entering the market for the first time, it's our reality. It's a wake-up call that, as compared to what everyone was saying in the first half of 2021, that it's just gonna go up, it has become a realization that over the long term it's something that's very promising, but because it's something that not a lot of people understand yet, there will be a lot of volatility attached to it. And that's where we are right now. We are at the point where there's a lot of downward volatility. We are at the point also where there are pushes downward while all of this is actually going on. And one of the questions I got from one of our subscribers from Canada, where we have Archie Malibiran, and this is just super simple question. Will Bitcoin ever go to zero? Just a backdrop also, when I first heard about Bitcoin, I actually thought that, hey, this is something that might drop massively, or this is something that will be like a bubble and will crash and won't rebound. Lo and behold, I first heard about it somewhere around 2013, and from 2013 to where we are now, we've seen different cycles where Bitcoin has gone up massively and then it has crashed, and after that it has rebounded, pump, and then go down again, crash, and then pump up again. Invalidated my theory that this is just gonna drop, nothing's gonna happen to it, it's just gonna be a bubble, it's gonna go to zero, and nothing's gonna happen. That was my mindset, primarily because I was thinking of it from the lens of a traditional investor. First time I heard about it, it wasn't like the stock market that it was tangible, easy for you to look at earnings per share, easy for me to look at tangible restaurants or items that this business is actually selling. That was available in the stock market, but for crypto, for Bitcoin in particular, it wasn't there. I was first thinking of how can this item that has no physical presence have value. It's just something that's purely digital. Going back to the question, will it ever go to zero? I want to start it off and make it super simple. The only time it goes to zero is that when there's no one willing to buy it at a certain price. And if you're looking at it, the anatomy of how the price moves, or at least how Bitcoin has moved over the past years, as it drops a certain portion, there are people who have been willing buyers who have been willing to stack it when everyone else was fearful, when everyone else was scared, when a broad majority of the people who came in it just because they thought it would go up were the ones that were selling. The ones that are buying when it's lower or when it drops massively are the ones who understand the technology, are the ones who understand what it really is. Now, that being said, I don't think it's gonna go to zero as long as these set of people are the ones that are buying it every time there's significant drops. And if you try to look at it, 2013, 2014, 2015, most of them were basically retailers. Fast forward to where we are now, you have institutions buying Bitcoin. You have El Salvador, who basically made Bitcoin legal tender. That actually means also that there's an actual use case of Bitcoin that functions as a currency in El Salvador. That actually means also that if it drops massively, you now have a sovereign government that's stacking it. You also have Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy that has full conviction of what Bitcoin is over the long term. They're the ones also who will stack. They're the ones also who will add. Will it be volatile? Yes. Will there be significant drops? Yes. Will it mirror at this point in time where the equity market in the US is? Yes, it's just that it's more volatile of how the equity market in the US will be. Please do note this, that if Bitcoin goes to zero, how much more other cryptocurrencies, how much more other tokens that really don't have a lot of utility, or a lot of them, they didn't live up to what their promises are. If Bitcoin falls, the entire cryptocurrency market will be in an even worse state. Do I think it would go to zero? Not really, because even when it drops, I'll be personally adding, I'll be personally stacking, I'll be building as much of a base as I can. So do I know how low it could possibly go? No one knows. You could use technical analysis, you could plot different support lines, you could use the 200-day moving average as a area for reversal, that if it breaks past that, goes above that, then it could give you somehow strategic areas to enter. Other than that, in my opinion, what makes it very special is that it's digital gold. It's something that stores value. It's something that gives you a digital representation of an asset class. It's something that can do what gold can do, but 1,000 times more. It's something that allows people who want to have an asset class that they can self-custody, that they can secure, that they can hold and protect on their own. Then Bitcoin is the answer. Bitcoin can do a lot of things that will change the narrative. If it has started a broader move into the cryptocurrency market space, then even better. It's the biggest cryptocurrency for a reason, and there's a big reason why when everything is dropping, people are flocking to it as well. That it won't give you 1000x in a year, but it won't be as wrecked as compared to other altcoins too. I don't believe it's gonna go to zero, primarily because there will be a group of people who see value in it that will buy it. Similar to paintings, similar to Rolexes, similar to whiskey, similar to sculptures, that there will be a group of people who will use it, who will stack it, who will stash it. Even if you look at gold, no one's using gold. It's a precious metal that people buy, and it's just stashed for whatever value is attached to it. The same way, that's what we get for Bitcoin. If you have questions, put it down in the comment section below. If you wanna know more about me, what I do, and all of the other things that will allow you to learn more about investing in the crypto space from books and webinars and seminars, links are in the description below. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. God bless you all.